Another gorgeous day in Southern California. We're in Culver City for the Gridiron Classic. This is a flag football affair, the second annual City All-Star Game. Beautiful oil rigs above, giving us more money for SoCal, right? Gotta love the oil being pumped to California. It's the North against the South. We think it's going to be a lot of fun. Hello, everybody. My name is Randy Rosenblum, set to call the play-by-play. Last year, the South, who will wear blue again against the North and white, the South prevailed big. They had a young lady by the name of Alina Argueta of Banning who threw for 450 yards. It was a high-scoring game, 46-22 for the South. You like fireworks and flag football? You're going to get it today. The gentleman who was on the sideline last year on the losing side for the North, Darren Fitzgerald, joins me. He's out of Verdugo Hills. Darren, what do we expect? All-star game? Another high-scoring affair?
I believe so, Randy. I'm so excited to be here and be part of this whole organization with the Gridiron Classic. Excited to see what these girls are going to bring us their last go as a senior. I'm looking for explosive offense today, and it's going to be a great day.
It always starts with the quarterback, so let's just do that. We'll start with the north side. Bella Gonzalez of Birmingham gets the nod as the QB.
Yeah, she's an exciting player, multiple sport athlete, but very, very talented on the field. Went from receiver to a quarterback job and did a great job leading Birmingham into the Division I champion or Division I playoffs this year.
Madison Adrit, a southpaw for San Pedro. You saw her play a couple times, didn't you?
Maddie is a phenomenal athlete. She's actually got the best of me 3 times. We played him last year in the semifinals. We played him this year in the opening round of the open division, and she's gotten the best of us all 3 times. Very incredible quarterback. I can't wait to see what she does out here today.
Sit back, relax, happy holidays, enjoy the flag football. The start of the game is next. Today's game is presented by Lee's Tire and Service. Complete parts and service. Get more for your buck. By Red West Pizza, salad, pasta, and much more. By Corner Escrow. Also, CDWS, Career Day Worldwide. By Top Tax Pros. And by the USC Credit Union. Back at West LA College, Randy Rosenblum with Darren Fitzgerald and the third member of our broadcast team, the very personable sideline reporter, Jenny Percio.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, games like these really are a testament of how much this sport is growing in California. We got 88 of the 156 schools in the LA City section now offering girls flag football. Local colleges offering girls flag ball. University of Redlands, Cal Lutheran, La Sierra, Cypress College, UCLA has a club team. Cal Poly starting up a team next year, and on a national level you have Alabama State, UT Arlington, Mount St. Mary's. You got the sport coming to the Olympics in 2028, so I'm really going to be trying to get a feel for which of these girls are wanting to play at the next level, what opportunities they have, and what that would mean to them. So I'm going to be doing those interviews and so much more down on the sideline throughout the game. Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you, Jenna. I love to call her Jenny. I got that personable touch with her. She's just the best. Jenna Percio, just a young lady out of Pepperdine, great student there. Pretty good athlete, too, a track star. All right, Darren, tell us what you expect today in this kind of game, in this environment with these stars trying to showcase their skills.
You know what? I think I'm excited to see how they're blending in such a short time, only getting 3 practices to get ready for this. So I'm expecting the beginning to be a little rough maybe, but then once they start to get into it and get the comfortness going, I'm expecting some high-profile players out here today to get some things done. I think it's going to be high scoring again. There are a couple rules that we don't have in. We're not punting this in this game like we do during the season. I think that'll help out with the offenses getting more, being able to drive the field more.
For those who are unfamiliar with the flag football game, and this is an all-star game, so the rules, you mentioned one with no kicking. What other rules might stick out when they watch the game?
The changes from last year to this year is that rushers can rush from anywhere now on the field. They're not stuck 7 yards back rushing. Quarterbacks can run on every down. as before they had to run 1 per 4 downs. They could run at all anytime they want. One of the things is you need to get 20 yards to get a first down. Except for your original start, you have to go 6.
This is heads, and this is
All right, let's pick
tails.
up the coin toss.
If you become a member, absolutely, you can get your own. So I assume that you are the speaking captain. What will you call? Heads. What'd she say?
Heads.
All right. Coin is up. And it is tails. So you have not won the toss. You have won the toss. What would you like to do? You want to defend the second half? Okay. Which side do you want to defend? You all will be on offense first. So go ahead and put your backs to where you want to go. So you all have won and elected to defer.
All right, the South won the toss. They elected to defer, as you heard, so the North will get the football first. That means we'll get to look at Bella Gonzalez, the quarterback at Birmingham, one of your young ladies from Verdugo Hills. Nice wide receiver, Lauren Brink. Outstanding. They like Liv Andrade from Panorama. She led the team in tackles and was great on offense with 51 scores. Very good player is Camila Bermudez from San Fernando. And those are some of the star players to look for the North as they get the ball for the first time. It's a passing game, isn't it, Darren?
You know what? It's kind of changed this year with the way the rushing is. There's a lot more teams running the ball a lot more, trying to find creative ways to get the ball out quickly. With that quick rush, it's tough. Some teams will use 2 players to try to screen block. You can actually block now. They say it's screening, but there's a little contact now in this game. But there's more running involved in this year than the past.
So Kaylee Mitchell, one of the star players for the South, number 8. Most of these players will play different positions. They're not just singling out one spot. So they are very versatile performers. And a lot of these student athletes also play other sports, don't they?
Yes. I did a little questionnaire with them, and I think the majority of these girls play at least 2 sports at school, some 3, even 4, which is amazing that they find the time to get their grades and get this sport stuff done, but super, super athletes.
I said the football. We see look to their balls. My like it could play right side. I got touch. What are without stop? Although go down to she's saying draw left there. It's target and that's how.
They're short.
Great arm. They will
One course got a lot of addicity. Some just ball left and I want to go with third line and want to point version of 10. Check down to just the ball in the air, so they're great right back. Some coaches work on trying to change it up a little bit, direct snaps, things like that, try to throw those rushers off a little bit.
This is a third down play.
Third and about 3, 2. Third and 2.
See, we're down to 3:40 left. You can see how rapidly these quarters move forward with the running clock. Adrid ran it, and again, a quick flag pull.
Just short.
So it's fourth down. Undoubtedly, they'll go, correct? You want to go for it at that portion of the field?
You have a yard to go at midfield. Yeah, you want to go for it right here. You got all the momentum with you right now. Your defense has done a great job. North looks a little not quite in tune with their offense. So, yeah, I would definitely be going for it right now.
And you got Adrid out there who's been very good so far. She's been accurate on the short stuff. She showed us that the ability is there to run it as well. And there's the pass, there's the completion, and there's the first down and a lot more. Bringing it in beautifully was Jackson.
Outstanding catch. Way to come across the middle, find the opening, and settling down with a great throw. High point in that ball right there. That's a great job.
Sanaya Jackson has beautiful hands. You could see her bring that one in. Takes it down to the 41-yard line. Remember, they have to get to the 10 for the touchdown. So they're 31 yards away.
They still have a chance to get a first down where you see the bright yellow cone is the first down markers.
They pitch it back late, but the flag was pulled already. That was nicely done. Racing throw for the Northern Stars was Yami Gutierrez. She played at Sherman Oaks CES for the Knights. Yimi had 11 touchdowns this year. Again, you can go through all these players. They all have big numbers.
Yeah, they're going through, and a lot of them play both sides of the ball, and you know, they're playing 27, 28 games in a season, unlike the boys that are playing 12 max. So their numbers could be up there.
Another opportunity, and it's all south early. Good run to that far sideline. And with it, number 2, Minor out of Southeast High School. She rushed for 2,180 yards this season.
That's amazing. That's a great job by number 1, Liana, coming up and making a play in the open field.
Yeah, that's Dunca of Eagle Rock. Eagle Rock's got a fine program, don't they?
Yeah, they are very good, very well coached. They've been up in the top. They were in the championship game this year in the open division.
2 minutes left in the first quarter. Julie Wilkins, the head coach at Eagle Rock, on the staff for the North. Quarterback designed run here. Flag pulled at about the 40-yard line. Serrano of Bell. Serrano running there. They've stopped the clock. I don't think some of the clock operators are familiar with the rules. They've stopped it. So they're playing stop clock in the final 2 minutes of the first quarter. That wasn't the designed rule, but we'll go with it. Why not?
Right.
A little more action for the ladies. Here's another Adrid pass, and this one is caught. What a catch by Jada Sanford, that 5'10" tall target. What a play by Sanford.
That was a great job being able to make that play through contact. It looked like there was a little early contact. A flag was thrown. They might be tacking on a few more yards to this play, but what an incredible catch.
It was a holding foul downfield.
Holding on the offense, on the defense. Holding on the defense.
How impressive is the South? Now, they jumped out to, what, a 28-0 lead last year in this game.
Yeah, they were up 28-0 at halftime. We went in, made a couple adjustments, and able to make it a little bit of a game in the second half.
This Sanford is a low downfield number 10. You can see they'll tack on the additional yardage after the hold. And they're at point-blank range. They're a couple yards away. They'll spot it down about 4 yards away from Pater.
That's one thing about that South team. They have the quarterback and receiver both from San Pedro, so there's a little teamwork going on right now.
Designed run up the middle. They're celebrating. They think they have the touchdown. That was Mitchell that took it upfield from Westchester.
Nope, just short, I believe.
Yeah, I think they're going to put her down about 1.5 yards shy. So they need about 1.5 to add to their 8-0 lead. The South in the blue. It's a second down and goal. Final 90 seconds of the opening quarter. Madrid's going to throw the ball. That's a touchdown. It's a touchdown. Iolana Nuhi Yandel, the brilliant wide receiver out of Banning. She had 9 touchdowns during the regular year.
Great job getting open right there. They had the outside receiver go up the field, and she came out on a little out route underneath. Perfect ball, perfect placement, touchdown.
A quick 14-0 lead in the opening quarter for the South. What about this conversion try? Looks like they're a little further out. They're going to go for 2.
They're going for 2 right now.
Showing confidence in the offense.
Yeah, 10 yards away, go for 2.
And with that safety in hand, they already have 14. Looking to get to 16 if they can complete this one, and it's caught. What a catch. Hauling it in was Kamiko Davis of Viewpoint. What a grab. That's good for 2 points. And they should be up 16-0 now, although the scoreboard showing 15. But it is 16-0. That is the corrected score. 16-0. What a start for the South.
They are jumping out to a big lead right now. We got to hopefully that this North team could settle down a little bit, get some ball movement going on, and start to get back into this game.
How about Adrid's placement and the way she was able to loft it over the defense?
Definitely. She does a great job of that, at layering the football on different layers. She knows when to put a little air under it, when to put a little steam on it. She's just a very, very good quarterback.
For the North, it starts with protection now that they're down 16-0. They have not been able to protect the quarterback, not yet, and again pressure. This one is a short completion, but you can see there's no room there on the near sideline. With it is Meadow Moore of Verdugo Hills. You're very familiar with her.
Yes, we have a penalty on the play. I'm not sure what penalty they have.
We'll get the indication in a moment from our official. And this is going to apparently go against the South. Oh, she pointed to the wrong direction. It should be the North. Okay, that's correct.
I'm not sure what penalty they had called right there. But, yeah, Meadow Moore's been with us for 3 years at Verdugo. She's multi-talented. She runs track, cross country, just does a great job. She was our running back this past 2 years. And once she gets the ball in the open field, she's fun to watch.
16-0. South in a nice position early in this game. Here's a completed ball. But again, it's underneath. And see how quickly the flag is pulled. Caught by Rodriguez on defense there with the pull. And then you see the pass completion. Very accurate there to Liv Andrade. Number 4 out of Panorama. Panorama had a great season, didn't they?
They were incredible this year. I think they lost 1 game this year, and it was in the Open Division Championship games in the second round.
Nancy Alvarenga is their head coach, and he's coaching today. This one's to the near side. There's a great grab, diving and going down and getting it. Is Liv Andrade. She's a very personable young lady. You meet her, she's happy-go-lucky.
Yeah, she's an exciting kid to watch. That's a great catch on that back shoulder throw right there. Looks like we have 3rd down and 4.5. Hopefully they can get a first down right now and keep this ball moving.
Yeah, they've had a mammoth struggle here to move the football in the first quarter. It would do them well to get a first down, wouldn't it?
Yes, definitely. Settle down the offense a little bit. They're starting to get a little rhythm going. Looks like we're at the end of the quarter right now.
They ran the clock. They did correct it. Chuck Price came up here, who organizes the game, said, nope, the final 2 minutes in each half, not in the quarter, but we bought some extra time. We'll step out after the first quarter. It's 16-0, the South over the North. Today's game is presented by Lee's Tire and Service. Complete parts and service. Get more for your buck. By Red West Pizza, salad, pasta, and much more. By Corner Escrow. Also, CDWS Career Day Worldwide. By Top Tax Pros. and by the USC Credit Union. Good first quarter for the South Stars. Very impressive performance by quarterback Madison Adrid of San Pedro. And a standout performance as well from Iolani Nuhi Yandal, receiver out of Banning High School. Banning won the championship last year. The first year of flag football in the city, it was won by Birmingham. And this year, Marshall.
Marshall, yes.
You know, the Marine League was very good for the first couple of years, along with the West Valley. But now the Northern League came to the forefront.
Yeah, it was Eagle Rock and Marshall in the championship game of the Open Division.
Here's a pass to the near side, nearly intercepted again. The South just making all the plays. Once again, it was Jada Sanford who's been great. And again, let's go to the sideline. In just a moment, we'll set up Jenna and we'll get her with a conversation going after this next play.
What a great break on the ball by number 10 right there. Jada, she's a fantastic athlete.
I'm impressed with Sanford. She's a tremendous player, as you mentioned, from San Pedro. And she's the one that had 57 receptions, 845 yards, 14 touchdowns. And I like her size at 5'10". She seems bigger than that, though. She stands tall.
Yeah, we played against San Pedro twice this year, one early in the season and then in the first round of the Open playoffs. And she is definitely one of their players that's tough to cover. Unlike the normal game, we would be punting right now, but due to the All-Star game, we decided we weren't going to punt, so the ball will go out to 14.
And while we have the time, let's check in with Jenna Parcio on the sideline. We'll get to Jenna here in a moment. We'll stay up here for the time being. We'll get to Jenna in a moment. South with it again, controlling this first half, leading 16-0. Another score here. It's going to be tough for the North to come back. See the run? Well, they're diversifying their offense. They passed it well in the first quarter. Here the running play.
Great run by Shayla right there. Did a good job. They got these girls, they're amazing with the hip movement they have to get that flag out of the hand. When you think it's going to be pulled in, they just find a way to wiggle out of it.
Yeah, Sheila Rivera again. She ran for 855 yards this past season at Narbonne. Another pass, another completion. Brought in again by Sanaya Jackson, the young lady from Hawkins. Well, the South looks so comfortable on offense. They're executing at a high level.
They are. They look like they've been together for a long time, even though they've only had 3 practices. Shania looking to play at college level, hopefully. That's one thing with these girls and this new sport they're playing. There's a lot of opportunities in college, and I hope they continue to want to do that.
Another design run, and this time it's bottled up. The reaction there. Nice defense. Yemi Gutierrez with the stop, number 13. There she is. Yemi from Sherman Oaks CES, played for the Knights. Also threw 5 touchdown passes. She played a little bit of quarterback. A lot of these ladies can play the QB position in flag football. Madrid again winding up and throwing down the middle, and this one's caught. We're going long distance. A big play. Here's the young lady who's been so good, Iolani Nuhi Yandal. Number 4 is electric.
Oh, she is coming across on that big dig route right there. Another great ball thrown right there by Adrid. Just amazing how she just sits back. She doesn't panic. She stays back in the pocket, waits for the receivers to open up, and just putting the ball on the money.
The Marine League players performing exceedingly well in this opening half. The Gridiron Classic. Second one for the ladies, a little end around action. And again, they're working Iolana. Nuhi Andal is just tremendous.
Very good athlete, very good athlete. Just runs great routes.
Physical,
definitely open in the open field. Tough to ring it up.
South looking to add to a 16-0 lead. Sherelle Holmes of Narbonne, the head coach, and boy, she's got them ready to play, doesn't she?
She's done great things with this team in such a short time, and also with Narbonne.
Grid out of the gun. And again, she's going to fire the football. How accurate. And she has found a favorite target in Sanae Jackson.
Yeah, they have something working really well right now between Jackson and Madrid. They're just finding openings, getting rid of the ball quickly, and putting the ball right on the money.
This has been a marvelous drive, primarily in the air. It's been Madrid's accuracy throwing the pigskin.
Yeah, Coach Holmes has done a great job. Like I said, we had the fortunate, we were able to play Narbonne this year at halftime of the Ram Charger game in preseason. So I got a first-hand look on some of the stuff they do. Do a great job.
Been fun to watch Madrid in this opening half. She's carved up the North defense, and she's looking for more. That one's deflected, though. That's the first time there was some pressure on her. Able to filter through. And it was Gutierrez again. Yami Gutierrez of Sherman Oaks CES.
Yeah, she comes in, and sometimes it's dangerous when you put your arms up, because if you make any contact with the arm, it's a penalty, but she did a great job of just getting the ball right there.
But that's a welcome sight for the north side to get some heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to draw up some pressure on her and get her out of her comfort zone.
How do you do that?
Maybe bring two rushers at one time, whatever you got to do. Come from a different angle. I see they're trying to rush from her throwing side, which is smart, but she's just getting rid of the ball very quickly.
There's another long pass. Open receiver. That's a touchdown. Oh, that was gorgeous. They love it. Bringing this score in was Bell.
What a throw by Kaylee Mitchell. She was in almost like a direct snap out of almost a wildcat look and threw a great ball.
Kaylee Mitchell is a safety, wide receiver. Obviously also plays quarterback. She's out of Westchester High School. Threw for 1,200 yards, and that was picturesque. A dart in the air for the TD. And Bell got behind the defense.
Pretty much throwing that ball where only her receiver had a chance, which is a great job.
Going for two again with a 22-0 lead. All south. So similar to a year ago. A Madrid to the air, and it's thrown into the ground. No good.
Yeah, they got to find a way to keep Gutierrez, coming in and getting that pressure on the ball. Disruption is what they need right now. They got to find a way to get back in this football game.
Well, Yami is starting to bring the heat. She needs to bring her teammates with her.
Yeah, we need that North team just needs to settle down a little bit, get on a drive right now, move the ball, try to get in the end zone before the half's over. Try to get this game going back into the only thing is South gets the ball at half.
Desiree Castro, the Kennedy quarterback, was in for the last series of downs. She is a transfer, started her prep career at Granada Hills, and Castro will try to move him downfield again. I do like the work of Liv Andrade out of Panorama, number 4. She is elusive on the outside. See if they can get her the ball. The North needs to find some offense.
There she
Castro's
is.
pass right to Andrade. We figured they'd go to her.
There you go. You saw that coming before they did.
Well, she's got talent. She can get open, runs precise patterns, very quick. Again, she's very animated, very much a communicator on the field.
Absolutely. She does a great job talking with her teammates and keeping everybody pumped up. It's easy to get down on yourselves right now when you're not doing as well and you're in a predicament like this, but they got to rally together. They got to stay together as a team.
And to a lady, they thought they were going to win today. They were very confident. They got here earlier than everyone. They were about an hour and a half before the South got here, and there's that same combination again. Andrade bringing it in. The South got here late. The North was waiting around. It's the South that's come out here on fire in the opening half, and that's a first down. Finally got the sticks up now.
Yeah, they did. They are getting them ready to go right now, and Andretti doing a great job finding a seam to the outside, turning upfield, making a couple people miss.
Well, if you're the North, you just want to get on the board, scratch here, get some points. Flags out before the ball's delivered. Again, it's Castro, the quarterback from Kennedy High School in Granada Hills.
Looks like we have offsides on the defense. The one thing about the rush rule, the girl has to be a yard off the ball.
On the defense, 5-yard penalty.
So if the defensive player lines up inside a 1-yard cushion, then it would be offsides.
We'll take it out to about the 43.5-yard line. Remains first down.
About 7 yards to go.
Castro's throw is short of the target. Again, pressure. That's been the main thing so far. The South been able to inundate that North passing pocket.
Yeah, it's tough when you can't get a few seconds to throw the ball. It's tough on anybody, especially these quarterbacks that are trying to get used to new receivers. So maybe they need to put a couple girls in the backfield if they want to help slow down that rush.
Inside of 2 minutes to play in the half, we're down to 1:53 remaining. So we did have a stop clock. That one's caught over the middle. And again, it's Liv Andrade. Well, they have found something. Castro to Andrade, a lethal combination.
Yeah, you know what? When you're an athlete and you're good, you just find ways to make plays for your team. And off a tip ball right now, Andrade making a great catch right now, getting up the field, just what their team needs right now.
First down. Northern Stars. Glad you're with us on LA36. So I want to thank Brett Stye, who helped present this game. Sponsorship. And again, there's Andrade.
Wow.
She's really putting on a show here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've definitely found a good pair right there with that quarterback and Andrade. They are just doing a great job working the ball down the field. Desiree Castro just throwing a dime right there across the middle.
Castro building some confidence on this drive, isn't she?
I believe so, yeah. That's what they need right now. If they can get in the end zone before the half, that'd be huge.
Again, protection's good. Oh, pass knocked away at the last moment. It's a tremendous defense of the deep secondary. Knocking it out of harm's way was Zuniga of Panorama, number 3. This looked like it was going to be completed.
I thought so. Yeah, number 3. Karen Brandon from King Drew coming up with a big defensive play right there.
North takes a timeout. 16-0. Then the last touchdown built it to 22-0. But for the first time today, the North driving the football down the field.
Yeah, Coach Yancey has to figure out something right now to get these girls in the end zone right before half.
We have Jenna set up, ready to go, so let's go to the delightful Jenna Perseo.
We have 52.3 seconds left here in the first half.
Can't hear. There's one that's caught down the sideline. There she goes. Andrade, touchdown. Finally for the North. The North on the board with a big touchdown. Castro to Andrade.
What a great drive that was for Castro and Andrade show right there. Moving the ball all the way down the field. Those two hooked up the entire time. Getting in the end zone is huge right now at this point of the game.
Beautiful throw by Castro.
Looks like they're going to, and a great job running away. Actually, if you could see that block right there by number 10, Lauren Brink, out in the back in the backfield, she just stands and kind of shadow blocks, which is a legal play now in flag.
Attempt for the extra point, no good. 22-6. Now, finally, we have Jenna set up, and let's go down to her.
Yeah, guys, I'm down here with Madison Adrid. All-Star games are a unique dynamic where you only get a few days, a few practices to be with a new group of girls. Tell me a little bit about what that's like in building a connection to get the lead to 22-6 going into halftime with a new group of girls.
We all understand like kind of that quick turnaround. So we're all just kind of like open to it. We all understand we're coming to represent our teams, and we all have that kind of connection when we play football. So it's kind of like that bonding thing, you know. We understand we need to rely on each other and build that chemistry so that way we could perform at a great level.
Thank you so much. Good luck in the second half. Back to you guys.
It's a quarterback that's really good, isn't she?
Yeah, like I said, I've seen her multiple times, and she just finds a way to win. She's a winner. They've had deep runs every year. San Pedro's always been in the open division and championship games, and just incredible work ethic that she has.
Well, a little bit better feeling, I would imagine, for the North Stars now that they got on the board.
Yeah, just like last year, I'm telling you, when we went into halftime not scoring, it was, what are we going to do next? But we came out a little different. So that score right there is going to be huge for this North team to try to rally.
Still 31 seconds left in the half. Well, there she is. Number 4, Liv Andrade out of Panorama. The team in tackles, had 51 touchdowns on offense. What a year for Liv.
That's a great year, and it's just a little showing what she's got going on today.
Yeah, she's brought her team a little bit of life, hasn't she? Bounce it outside, but no chance there for Nuhi Yandal. That time they pulled the flag quickly. Monet Artunian, there she is, number 5, one of your girls.
Yeah, she's playing safety today. She's usually a rusher for us, but you know what? Let's see if we can get a hold right now for this North team.
This could be the final play of the half. A little razzle-dazzle.
Oh, good pull.
And a deep throw, and it's caught.
Oh, they got it.
But the flag was pulled.
Sack.
Flag was pulled, you're right. It would have been a touchdown, you know that?
Yep.
Estrada was gone. But the flag was pulled. We're at halftime. So at the break, it's 22-6.
I believe that pull was from number 19, Natalie.
Yeah, there it is.
Bastillo from Mendez.
Yeah,
what a great play.
Yeah, it was effort, too. And had she not pulled it, you could see what happened there with the catch and the TD. At the break, it's the South by 22-6. This is, you know what it is, it's the All-Star game. Beautiful all-star affair. The LA Gridiron Classic. Back with more in a moment. Today's game is presented by Lee's Tire and Service. Complete parts and service. Get more for your buck. By Red West Pizza. Salad, pasta, and much more. By Corner Escrow. Also, CDWS Career Day Worldwide. By Top Tax Pros. And by the USC Credit Union.
Football is finally over. Christmas is around the corner.
So is New Year's. This is our final show this year on SoCal Prep Report. I'm Randy Rosenblum. Yes, it's our final show, and I am a little bit depressed. I'm excited about the new year, but the fact that prep football is over, I'm down, Tarek Fatal. It's over. The season's done.
I am excited about the season being over, man. I'm tired. You can probably see it on camera. I am ready for a little bit of a downshift between now and Christmas. And then, as you well know, it's full steam ahead with hoops from literally December 26th through the middle of March.
Hardy Nickerson. So, Tarek, a hearty welcome for Hardy Nickerson, the new football coach, former NFL star, played for 4 different teams, including Tampa Bay. There he is in a Tampa uniform at J. Sarah. So now the Trinity League is going to get even stronger in prep football.
Yeah. First to tweet, first to report with a story, your boy Tarek Fatal. I think did I tell you? I mean, we had known for a few weeks. You know, look, I think it's from the surface level, we're going to have to find out if he's any good or not, to be honest. But on a surface level, it's a great hire, a little bit older, 60 years old, clearly a lot of football knowledge. The key is, can he siphon that knowledge into a bite-sized form that teenagers can then put onto the field? Carson Palmer was able to do it with his staff. Can Hardy Nickerson do it? So, you know, we'll see. They just won a state championship. He was the head coach at Bishop O'Dowd up north, so he knows how to win.
That would have been my point. He obviously communicated with the students up north.
There you go.
Shouldn't be that much different down here. And he's from here, prepped at Verbum Day High School before going to Cal, and 16 years of excellence in the NFL. The Trinity League. Here's a question for you.
Sure.
Are they ruining prep football in SoCal? They're getting all the top talent. They're getting now NFL coaches out of the NFL league, former players. Are they just too good for the rest and leaving SoCal behind?
I actually think quite the opposite. I think with the power shift of Santa Margarita, I think the more young, talented football players that generally end up at St. John Bosco or Mater Dei, now some will go to Santa Margarita, some might come to J. Sarah now. So you'll actually have a spreading of wealth in the Trinity League, which, yes, as a whole, the Trinity League's always going to be better than everybody, but I don't think anybody has a problem with that. But when you have a little bit more of an even spread out of talent, it makes those teams a little more beatable on any given Friday night. And we saw that this year. So I think it's good.
It's good from a competitive aspect in the Trinity League, but the rest of Southern California and even Northern California is far behind. Why is Northern California so far behind? Because the Trinity League now has won 9 straight. Back at West LA College, Wildcat Stadium. It's at the break, 22-6. The South leading the North in our second annual Gridiron flag football game. Let's go to the sideline once again, and Jenna Parcio.
I just spoke to the Yancy Alvarenga, who told me that they got the nerves out in the first half. It's 22-6, they're down, but coming into the second half, if they can get a good play on defense, a good stop, maybe a couple turnovers, he says that 2-point games in flag football are absolutely nothing, and he's confident that his team can turn this around. So I'm looking forward to seeing what changes they make in the second half. Thanks, guys.
Well, let's see what Darren Fitzgerald thinks. I mean, 22-6 seems like a large advantage to me. It was heartwarming for the North to drive the field and get that touchdown pass. Desiree Castro to Liv Andrade. Got some points on the board, but that's still a big ask to come back from 16 down.
Yeah, that confidence they're going to have going into the second half has to carry over. You know, if they can get a couple stops, they can score quickly. You get right back in this game. I've seen it before, been part of it. So, you know what? They just got to have that energy come out in the second half, ready to roll.
Early interception got it going for the South. Beautiful pick there by Lyric Stevens.
Yeah, she did a great job just stepping in front and picking it off, taking it almost to the house, and then they had short field a couple times. And like we've talked about quarterback Adrit all first half. She's just incredible. She's putting balls where they need to be, making plays. She's got some talented receivers around her. Money ball right there.
She's got size on the flanks. That touchdown to Iolana Nuhi-Yandel, who was terrific from Banning in that opening half. All right, you're the coach. You're down 16. Break it down. What will the North Stars need to do? They got that late touchdown in the half from Andrade. This is the TD to Andrade, I believe. She goes down the field, number 4. There she is. That got them on the scoreboard. They're going to need more of that, but what are they going to need to do to try to turn the tables on the South?
They got to get some pressure on quarterbacks from the from the South side. We got to get pressure. This North team does. Rally up on plays. Don't give up any more big plays. And if they have to keep going to Andrade, she seems like the spark plug right now for the North team, then they should keep doing that.
Yeah, her and Guerrero of Marshall seem to be the personalities of the team. And again, getting a late touchdown right before the half does wonders for you mentally. You think now you got at least an opportunity to climb back in it.
Yeah, definitely. It's always good to get that first score on the board. And, you know, they scored 22 quick in that first half. So I think the North team could come back. They just have to put some things together, stick together as a team.
All the South All-Stars, coached by Sherelle Holmes of Narbonne. The team was really raring to go. They got out of the gate. They got the early interception, turned it into points, and so far haven't looked back.
So many of these girls have played so many multiple sports and been in huge games before, championship games, so they kind of know what this is all about. They know how to come back from these, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here.
South has it to begin. Again, there is no kicks in the game. I know you punted during the regular season, didn't you?
Yeah, we did, and I thought that was a good rule change this year.
But there's no punting in the All-Star game. It's like it was last year. Punting in regular flag football in the city commenced this season. And back to the air. Thrown over the middle, no good. There was an opening there. That was a rare misconnection for the South. And for number 1, Luna Orozco of Narbonne. And those Marine League players are outstanding.
They are very good. They gel together pretty well. Actually, that was a pretty ball. the things that they're in 4 feet. Just see how.
The one game is the second version of the for the see the elusiveness there. I like the work of Guerrero, championship on defense, and Kaylee Mitchell on offense. Mitchell's very quick, number 8 in blue.
Yeah, their defense did a great job rallying to the flag right there, not giving up. Like I said, sometimes if you think a flag's pulled, your defense will stop, but it was a good job rallying to the ball right there.
Here's Mila Chacon, number 19. She was involved in that stop as well, out of Huntington Park. Third down play. Deep one over the middle. The receiver was there, but just overthrown. Luna Orozco was wide open, and just a little bit too much air under that one from Haley Serrano. And it's fourth down.
Yeah, actually, I think that was a Drid back in there. Just that was really her first wide open player she's missed today. Just a little long.
Boy, they're alternating those left-handed quarterbacks. They're trying to confuse us there.
They are.
I'm just looking at the lady throwing from the left side.
Right. This is a big stop right now for this North defense. If they can get their offense back on the field, that would be huge.
See, down to 7:45 left in the third. We're going to have a timeout, and it's taken by the South. Quick timeout here, 22-6.
Yeah, in the flag game, you get 2 timeouts per half. They do not roll over, so on a big play right now, you can probably need to stop and see what play is going to be best for you to get this 4th and 9.
I do feel the North is a lot more comfortable than we saw in that first quarter when they were a little out of sync, and the South jumped them.
I think so too, and that's what I talked about earlier is just with this new 3 quick practices, you're just meeting the girls, you're just getting to know them all. So at the very beginning, you're going to be a little nervous, so I think they have taken a big relax. They look excited right now. They're jumping out on the field.
And again, being an all-star game, and I know you want to win as a team, but it's also a showcase for an individual. So even though they're down a little bit on the scoreboard, these individuals want to perform for everyone that's here. They got coaches here. They're being scouted. You know, they want to make their mark. Throw deep over the middle. There's that 4th down, and it's denied. Sanford was the intended target. There she is. And a stop for the North. There comes their offense.
That's a huge stop right there. If they can go down and score right now, get right back into this game, exciting things going to happen in the second half.
Long drive, 8 up 5 minutes. Again in a running clock format, except for the final 2 minutes of the game when it's stop clock. Time is of the essence. Castro's throw. This one is completed. She's found that favorite target again, Andrade.
Well, that looks like number 6 right there with the catch, Vargas from San Fernando.
Down to the 37-yard line. A quick pass near side. This one nearly intercepted. Oh, into and out of the hands of Lyric Stevens. Number 9 would have had a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, that could have been a pick 6 right there. That ball floated a little bit. She stepped in and just off the fingertips.
Great anticipation, did everything right, just didn't bring it in on a pass intended for Guerrero.
Number 21, Desiree Castro, Kennedy, quarterback.
We won't misidentify the Kennedy quarterback with that large hairdo. Miss Castro throwing the ball again, if she can. And this one is nearly completed, but knocked away at the last moment. She wanted Andrade. Now it's 4th down. This is another big play. They need to make things happen. You know, we won't have that many possessions left in the game. There's that pass for Andrade, and you can see the tight defense there as they swarm all over. This is a huge sequence for the North.
Yeah, this is a big fourth down and 4 to go. They need to get a first down and keep the ball moving.
See what Castro can do here. We're going to have a flag before the ball's thrown.
Ooh, looks like offense or defensive offsides.
It should be enough for the first down.
Absolutely.
And that should bring up a first down for the North.
That's the one thing on defense. If you're a rusher, you really got to check almost like a receiver. On offense, you have to check with the line judge and see if you're outside of that 1 yard neutral zone.
So an opportunity for the North. Deep throw, caught, touchdown, touchdown, the North. Camila Bermudez of San Fernando. Bermudez with the big TD.
What a ball right there. That ball was placed out there perfectly. Got it up early, let her do the job and run underneath it. What a catch.
Camila had 16 touchdowns just like that for the Tigers during the regular campaign.
Here we go. She just does a great job running by the defender, putting the ball in a great spot, going up and getting it.
About the job by this Kennedy quarterback, Desiree Castro. They're looking for 2 points. See if they can convert. Another pass up for grabs, incomplete. Number 4 was in the area. That's Andrade, but the defenders were back there.
Yeah,
they had her bracketed nicely.
I think that defense is starting to really look for Andrade on the field. She seemed to be their playmaker. I think they're drawing closer to her. I think that's why that last touchdown worked.
So the South's lead, which was 22-0, so at least 22-12, getting a little more interesting. Still 3:45 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, there's definitely enough time for this North team to come back if they can get another stop right here. This game's getting exciting. This is what's so fun about flag football.
What they need right now would be a turnover. That would get them right back in the hunt quickly.
Absolutely.
Of course, that's how the South started. They got an early interception from Lyric Stevens and were able to produce a TD after that. A designed run. You're almost surprised when you see the ladies run, aren't you? You know, there's so much passing in the flag game.
Yeah, and like I said, I think there was more last year with the way the rushing was and everything, but now there is more running just to change it up a little bit. And with quarterbacks being able to run on every play now instead of one every 4 downs, it's making it more exciting.
We'll see if the South can get that offense back into high gear. Leading by 10. Clock, as you can see, winding down in the third quarter. Flag football played very rapidly. Games last a little over an hour. It's deflected, and there was the near turnover. Oh, that was dangerously close. There's the flag. They roughed the passer.
Yeah, they did. You're not allowed to touch the passer at all. That's why I was saying earlier, when you jump to try to block a ball, it's dangerous because if you make any contact, it's a roughing the quarterback.
Yeah, there was contact.
Yep.
Out across the 40 and a first down for the Southern Stars in blue. The LA City Gridiron Classic. 19's had a nice ball game in white. It's Natalie Bustillo from Mendez for the Jags. He's been all over the place defensively. And the throw, another completion. Working it upfield is number 1, Orozco of Narbonne. There's so much confidence in that South passing attack.
Yeah, you have a good quarterback back there. Like I said, she doesn't panic. She just, even if you bring a hard rush, she just sits back there and goes through her progressions and finds open receivers. Great job by one coming across right there, Luna Orozco from Narbonne coming across, making a big pickup, first down.
Crossing the 50-yard line on this West LA Wildcat field at West LA College. Beautiful facility nestled in the mountains. Another quick throw deep to the sideline. Oh, it was available. That was open for Jada Sanford. Sanford just a little bit too tall for it, but she was out there.
Yeah, she got by the defensive player, just a little overthrown. They've just been off a tiny bit right now on the last few deep balls.
Up a second down play. Sanford will come to the near side. Again, you got to watch her because she's got the size and speed. So very dangerous. South, though, has not scored in a while. North's defense is hunkered down. Run up the middle.
Oh, great pull right there by 13. Yemi Gutierrez. Great pull from Sherman Oaks.
Rivera with the run. There's the young lady from Sherman Oaks CES able to make that pull. Yemi Gutierrez. Again, the Knights were 12-10 last year at Sherman Oaks. Here's a big third down. See if Yami and company can make a play. Final moments of the third quarter. 22-12 for the South. Third down throw to the near side. It's Sanford again. She's just too tall. Great hands. And she just picked it out of the air. Boy, she stands out, doesn't she?
She does. Just the tallest girl out there. Not a bad job on the defense, knowing what this down and distance was, rallying up, making a pull. We got fourth down right now.
Well, was short of the first down. Needs about 7 yards. That's the end of the third quarter. So after 3, the North is coming back. It's the South leading the North 22-12 here on LA36. Today's game is presented by Lee's Tire and Service. Complete parts and service. Get more for your buck. By Red West Pizza. Salad, pasta, and much more. By Corner Escrow. Also, CDWS Career Day Worldwide. By Top Tax Pros. And by the USC Credit Union. I want to also thank the LA Chargers. Chargers heavily involved in the Gridiron Classic.
Oh, they're amazing. The things they've done for these girls, very start. I'll call out from the very first year. It was a inaugural season in 2023. They donated a starting kit for all the teams that participated with flags, cones, footballs. Everything you needed to start a program, the Chargers donated to us, which was amazing to get this going. And all they do for these girls and the opportunities girls are going to get, not just now in high school, but in the future at colleges. It's amazing.
And on the television side, thanks to Brett Stye, his sponsorship of our television package throughout the year. Brett wanting to show the LA City players, both the girls and the guys, doing the right thing, playing sports in high school.
Yes. It's huge. Sports is a big, big thing for all these kids.
We begin the fourth quarter, and the pass incomplete from Madison Adrid. Adrid back in there. She started the game. We've seen also Haley Serrano throw it from the left side, but that was Adrid. Not a bad idea trying to get it to Iolana on that far sideline, number 4, Iolana Nuhi Yandel.
What another huge stop by the North team right now. They're taking over the ball right now. Try to get this a little bit closer.
Well, you want to score quickly because it's a running clock. They need 2 scores. They got the first stop. That's huge. Now that offense, which has gotten a nice jump start from Desiree Castro, the quarterback from Kennedy in Granada Hills. And she's found that target, Liv Andrade. What they can do here. Pretty good field position as well. Some pressure on her. And it's caught, but was the flag pulled? I think it was in the backfield. Yep, unfortunately, we got the flag pull. If you're a supporter of the North, because that would have been a huge play.
That was huge. That was a great throw, just a little too late. Good flag pull. 2 rushers bringing mass pressure right now.
See it right there, and she unloaded. Looked like the pull was from Bell of Crenshaw. And what a throw, though, by Castro in the teeth of that rush.
What a great throw that was. Led her perfectly down the sideline.
So it's 2nd down and long. Another deep aerial. That one's incomplete. There's no question. North is airing it out here, down 10. That was intended on that far side for Kyla Shao. Shao's out of Eagle Rock, that great Eagle Rock program.
Yes.
.21 there is Castro, the quarterback. I'm impressed with her. She's got nice accuracy, able to throw the intermediate routes and the deep balls as well.
Yeah, she came in and did a great job of calming everything down and putting this team on her back right now, making some great throws.
So what Castro can do here. Another open receiver and a near miss. Well, they're coming close. There's Andrade, a little bit hobbled after not being able to gather that one in.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate, just off the tip of her fingers. It looks like North's going to punt right now. Defense needs to come up huge again for another stop.
And there's that last play. Andrade not getting, but did get hobbled a little bit. I think she's going to be okay for the future. And when you say punt, they're not physically punting in this game.
Right. Like during the regular season, you would punt. It's a new rule that went into place that I really like now. Just in situations, if you were back and you punted, it would go to the 20-yard line on the other side. Now you have to punt it, but in the All-Star game, we took out the punt.
Down to 8:50 left in the ball game. Who will win the 2nd annual LA City Gridiron Classic flag football game? It's so much fun for these young ladies, the greatest stars in the city, to have an opportunity to showcase their skills. South looking to occupy the ball. This one's caught. Another great throw into Jackson from Madrid. Boy, she put that through a tight window.
On the money, and that's something that they did in the first half, coming back to Jackson right there with a big play. You know, when you're a quarterback and you have that feel for these certain plays and certain players, you want to go back to those key players and key moments, and that was big right there.
So many defenders around Jackson. The ball fluttered a little bit, but it was right on target.
Yeah, she does a great job fitting balls into small windows.
And it is Madrid who's got him out to the 35-yard line, and every first down milks a few extra seconds off the clock.
Definitely does. Right now, with needing 2 scores, I'm thinking we might the North team might need a turnover.
And they'll run it. Modest gain there, if any at all. It was Bell that ran it. The young lady from Crenshaw also plays linebacker on defense. But again, right now, like you said, as long as the South protects the football, ball security is first and foremost.
Yeah, definitely key to this game to finish off for the South. They don't want to have any bad turnovers right now. 2nd down, clock's running. North definitely has to find a way to make something big happen.
I go back to that last series of downs, how close the North came on those deep balls, and that flagpole might have been a big turnaround.
Yeah, that could have been a game changer right there.
Another quick pass going underneath the outlet, caught by Somaili, but a short gain. North is playing much better.
Yes, they are. That's a great stop right there by Naraya from Panorama, coming up and making a great stop right there. Number 9.
Watch that clock. You see it move forward. Here is a huge 3rd down. That defense needs a stop, and they need one quickly. But again, the final 2 minutes is stop clock, so that can change a lot of things. Madrid's deep ball, a near miss. That was a good throw indeed. Had it right there to Nuhi Yandal. Normally she brings that in.
She does. She makes great catches all year long, and that was a perfect ball right there. She wishes she had that one back.
4th down. Looks like they're going to punt it.
They are. So now they're going to move the ball to the 14-yard line.
Okay, it's 5:40 left in the game. How quickly do they need to score? Because remember, they're 2 scores down the North.
If they can score in the next couple minutes, get maybe 3 minutes left, you have a timeout or 2, you have the 2 minutes warning with a stoppage of clock. I think if they can get in the zone here in the next couple minutes, they'd have a shot. Their defense has done a great job. I don't think they've scored the South in the second half.
They haven't. South jumped to that early 16-0 lead, built a 22-0 lead. And the North trying to fight back. That one is incomplete. And again, these incompletions don't stop the clock. So, you know, it's not like a stop clock game until you get to 2 minutes. So
right.
A run and a pass are identical when it comes to the scoreboard. So that the North certainly has to play some hurry up, and that's even more difficult when you think, Darren, they've only had 3 practices.
Right, yeah. Coach Yancey's got to find a way to get these plays in quicker. Looks like they went back to their original quarterback. Oh, that's a dead ball right where it hit the ground.
What happened there?
Oh, a bad snap. They tried to hit a number 8 coming across, or a direct snap. The snap was a little bit high. So now the ball's going to be placed where it hit the ground.
That's Alexa Guerrero. That's where they wanted to go with the football. She played for Marshall, which won the Open City Championship this year. Stunned a lot of people. Marshall had a good team. Did you expect them to win it?
You know what? We played Marshall, and they have a stud quarterback that's not here today. Yeah, they went down and did a great job.
You're talking about Macias.
Yes.
Jalen Macias. 3rd down play. That's going to bring up 4th down. Running up the field for the North was Bermudez, but now they're up against it. It's 4th down, and you can't really punt it here, can you?
No, you got to go for it. They're punting, though.
Does that surprise you that they're going to give it away?
It does. Maybe he's thinking if they can get another quick stop with the stoppage coming up in 2 minutes, they can get the ball back twice. That last play, I think, was the number 10, Lauren Brink, out of Verdugo.
You're going to talk about Lauren Brink a lot because I know you love her because you coached her. What made Lauren so successful in high school?
You know what? She just bought into anything we tried with her. We tried her at quarterback her first year 2 years ago in 2000.
And you won a city title with her first year, right?
But she played receiver for us and was our key receiver. I think you mentioned it, recalling that game, that championship game, some of the catches she made. This year we moved her to quarterback, and she was outstanding for us. Just a great kid, all-around great kid. Multiple sports.
All right, how do you cause a turnover? You're on defense now. You're playing for the North. How do you cause that turnover?
Pressure. We need pressure. These rushers got to get some pressure on that quarterback, make her throw it up, and then we need the defense needs to rally to the ball.
There is the pressure, and that's well done. No place for Adrid to go, and she's going to lose yardage. It's a good first stop for the North, but again, look at that clock.
Yeah,
we're about to 2 minutes. We're 2.5 right now.
Yeah, they'll go to a 2-minute stoppage, and then it'll stop on incomplete out of bounds for the rest of the game. But yeah, this North's definitely going to have to do something quickly. South, they just need to take care of the football.
Madrid again looking. She wants that first down to wrap it up. That's a great pitch and catch. Oh, what a throw. And bringing it in was Luna Orozco.
That's a great job. That's just trusting your receivers to make a play. Like I said, she doesn't panic back there. She surveys the field and then just put the ball in the right spot. Your receiver's tall, put it up high, let her go get it.
Well, that really should make it a very comfortable situation for the South.
Yeah.
See, 1:59 left.
I'd be surprised if they throw the ball much anymore.
Serrano in at quarterback, and she's going to race it upfield and see that she smartly reaches it forward.
That's a great diving tackle right there by Andrade. She's playing on the defensive side of the ball now for the North team.
What can't Liv Andrade do?
I'm not sure there is anything she can't do. She's done a great job today.
Well, it appears that the South is going to get the win, but boy, did the North make it interesting in the second half.
They sure did. That goes to Coach Yancey and Coach Wilkins from Eagle Rock. They made some adjustments at halftime. To come out and slow this offense down like they did is amazing.
Second down play, but that pass might have just wrapped it up. Another throw. Short completion. A little dangerous when you put it up in the air like that. Possibility of a pick going for the interception was good here. As 13 just missed it.
Yeah, I'm almost shocked that they're throwing the ball right now. I think I might be running the ball out right now.
And you can see with the completion, the clock is moving down to the final minute 25. We want to thank Darren Fitzgerald. Darren, great job today on this LA City Gridiron Classic flag football game.
Thanks for having me up here, Randy. It's been a great job being with you here and watching all this stuff and seeing these girls come out and work as hard as they are.
Another throw. And caution to the wind here. The coaches again looking to showcase the different individuals in the game.
Yeah, and I think these coaches have done a great job this year by getting everybody in. I'm seeing just numerous girls getting rotated in, this is what this game's all about. You know, I know down in the fourth quarter, some teams are like, hey, we're there. Let's go for the win and put our better girls in, or the ones that have been clicking the best. But for the most part, these two coaches did an outstanding job on this game today.
Well, it's an honor to get here.
Yeah.
Playing the All-Star game. Well, the clock is running. You just heard Darren say you don't understand the clock. We don't either. But here's a long pass. A near one-handed grab, incomplete, but a great try downfield.
Wow, that was on fourth down. They gave us a short field right now. But, yeah, the clock should have been stopped. I think it was running a few times where it shouldn't have been. But you know what? It's about what these girls are doing on this field today.
How about that effort by Estrada? Nearly a miraculous catch.
That was a great try. Almost one-hander on that sideline.
Well, it's a first down for the North. See if they can score and make it a little bit more interesting in the final 38.5 seconds. Castro winding up, another deep ball, and this is the interception. Jada Sanford coming back the other way. And literally getting it to the ground was Meadow Moore of Verdugo Hills. But how about Sanford on offense and on defense? Number 10 might be a perfect 10.
Yeah, she's done well offensively, making some great catches. Did a great job sitting there playing center field right there. Ball floated up in the air and going and getting it. There it is right there. She did a great job playing center field. You know they're going to be trying to go deep right now. Just stay back. Nothing gets over your head. Comes up with a great turnover. That should seal this game.
Well, the clock is winding down. They will throw the football. Kind of surprised they're throwing it.
Yeah, that went through 13's hands.
Yeah, it did. Right through 13. 13 is Gutierrez. Orozco brought it in, and apparently they stopped the clock. There is a timeout taken, apparently. Taken by the North. Now, how do you score twice without the ball in 8 seconds? I don't know, but why not? If you have a timeout, use it, right?
Yep, don't take it home with you. There's no reason to take it home with you. Might as well talk about this last play. Let's get a pick six. Can't onside kick, so I don't know how you're going to get the ball back.
There will be an MVP. Brett Stye MVP. Presented by the Chargers. That's how they've normally done it here at the LA City Gridiron Classic. And I think number 10, if she's not the MVP, she's darn close.
Yeah.
Jada Sanford. Well, shout out to Madison Madrid, the great quarterback. She's had a big game. A lot of fine stars for both sides.
Yeah, definitely.
And what could be the final play of the game?
Letting it go.
Deep one downfield, incomplete. And that should do it. See, the officials are looking at one another. And it's over. That is the completion of the game. Wanted to make it official. Final 22-12 for the South All-Stars. 2-0 in this series. There's the final arithmetic. We'll come back Final thoughts when we return to West LA College after this. Today's game is presented by Lee's Tire and Service. Complete parts and service. Get more for your buck. By Red West Pizza. Salad, pasta, and much more. By Corner Escrow. Also, CDWS Career Day Worldwide. By Top Tax Pros. And by the USC Credit Union. Well, a very jubilant South All-Stars, coached by Sherelle Holmes of Narbonne. We'll say this, though. The North made it interesting in the second half. They were down 22-0 at one point. Got it to 22-12 and had a deep ball over the middle that looked like it might have been a potential touchdown, but the flag was pulled in the backfield. It was hard to detect, but it was considered a sack. The throw downfield was negated, and you can see the final numbers.
Yeah, I think if that play was reversed, this would be a great game. It would have gone down. Things would have changed a little bit. But what an outstanding job by both teams today coming out, getting started, the South team, the North team really settling in and coming back and not letting that explosive offense on the South come back and score in the second half to make it close. Exciting. I'm excited for these girls to continue. I just want to thank the Chargers again for everything they do. And the LA Gridiron Classic for what they do for these young ladies to prepare them to move forward from just high school and into the next level with this sport.
And a thank you to Brett Stye again for sponsoring this wonderful event on our LA36 here. We understand who the MVPs are. We've been told it's Liv Andrade for the North. She's the one who really got them going there and got into the end zone for their early touchdown. They did tack on another one. And that two-way performer both on offense and defense, catching, and that late interception as well. Jada Sanford from San Pedro for the South winning Stars.
Yeah, I think they're both very deserving. Andrade played both sides of the ball also, made some great plays on defense, but did spark that North team with that first touchdown she had. Long run after catch, got in the end zone. And then, like you said, number 10, Sanford, was just amazing all day.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights. And you can see here the early interception from Lyric Stevens. That really got him going, and that offense took over.
Yeah, it did. And just a great job by that quarterback putting balls where they needed to be.
And Castro came in and quarterbacked the team from the North. Got Andrade involved, number 4. There she is, the hyperactive player, so talented. Here's another long one that went for a touchdown, and you had the feeling at that point the North might pull it out.
Yeah, you did, and then their defense just stepped up huge in the second half with some great stops and gave their offense a couple chances, and we still can go back to the one where we just missed on the pulled flag on that deep ball down the sideline.
This is the most fun. The young ladies get together, they take the picture, and know that they were in the second annual game. Before we wait, I think Jen is going to try to get us an interview. So I understand we can't get a player because we're going to have some pictures taken. So for Jenna Perseo, I'm Randy Rose, and of course Darren Fitzgerald. The final score once again, 22 for the South, 12 for the North. You had to enjoy it. This was the best of the best in the LA City section. So long from West LA. And again, the South wins.